Hey guys, Bob here, Raw Strength and Muscle, and I got an excellent question in the comment section from a guy about whether there are any downsides to frequently going on cutting diets. Okay, so here's his question. Hey, I started cutting like 5 months ago, finished a month ago, went from 213 to 188. I accidentally started gaining it back because I went out too many times having fun during summer. I'm around 193 right now, maybe a pound more, and I want to cut back down to 188. My question is, are there any cons to cutting frequently? All right, first of all, to answer your question, are there any downsides to frequently going on cutting diets? The answer is yes. I did a video about this recently. Click on the first link in the description. It will take you to that video. Definitely watch that. That will answer the question you asked, okay? Now, the answer I'm going to give you is to a question you did not ask, okay? And that is, why are you cutting so frequently, okay? So when I look at your stats, you went from 213 to 188, okay? So that's 25 pounds. That's a lot of weight. That's a considerable amount of weight. Assuming that you were really lean at 188, that's a lot, okay? Because like the last 15, the last 10, the last 5 pounds to lose to get like a ripped six pack gets progressively harder. So first of all, congratulations, really good job, okay? You lost it in 4 months, okay? You started 5 months ago, ended a month ago, 4 months. So that's basically a pound and a half a week. That is not an unhealthy cut. I mean, basically, you did an excellent job, okay? You didn't go on a crash diet, lose the weight too quickly. So theoretically, there's no reason why you should not be able to keep the weight off, but you are not keeping the weight off, okay? So I've got the answer for you, okay? And the answer is, you handled this diet extremely well. You know exactly what to do to lose weight. You have no idea how to not diet, okay? Apparently you can eat to keep you at whatever your metabolic set point is, your body fat set point, your body weight set point is. I mean, some people just, they could eat whatever they want and they'll be at like 15%, maybe 20% body fat, and they won't get any fatter, okay? So you go ahead and you're at your state where you basically don't think about food, you just eat. Then you lost 25 pounds by concentrating on how you eat, and now you're 25 pounds lighter, and you keep gaining weight again because you don't know how to stay down there, okay? So this makes me think about a conversation I had with somebody from the Raw Strength and Muscle Brotherhood, which is my group coaching program. Every week we do live Zoom calls, and the last time the guy had the exact same problem. He went from, what he did is he lost 100 pounds, okay? Got down to 200 pounds on what he called dirty keto, did an excellent job. And then when he got down to 200 pounds, had no idea what to do to maintain that weight. So the weight started creeping up, and then he lost a lot of weight again. The weight started creeping up again. So the problem here isn't that you don't know how to diet. The problem here isn't even that you diet too frequently. The problem here is you do not know how to maintain your weight after a diet. Like I say, you always have to have an exit strategy, okay? If you're a professional bodybuilder who wants to bulk up to 300 pounds, starve your ass off, get down to 225, 250 at negative 0% body fat, and the day of the competition you look, what they think is good, which I don't think is very good looking, but whatever. And then the next day you gain 35 pounds of water and undigested food, and you just eat shit again until the next cut. Fine, okay, if you live with that. But most of the people watching this channel, like you for instance, want to get lean and stay lean, okay? You don't want to get lean for a day, have a picture taken of you, and then get fat again. You want to get to a point where you can stay like that, okay? So to do this, you need to have an exit strategy. You need to be like, okay, step 1, how do I lose the weight? Step 2, how do I stay off the weight? And like I said, the guy that was on this last Zoom call in the Brotherhood, he was having problems with exactly that. And since he joined the Brotherhood, he decided his goal weight is going to be 190, not 200. And he was having problems. He was eating too much on the weekends because he was on the pure protein diet. That's like my diet for losing weight. He was on the pure protein diet all week. And then on the weekends he'd fall off, and we kind of talked a little bit. We found out he was like just working, didn't have the time to think about food, so he just grabbed whatever food he prepared and packed. And then on the weekends, his kind of mind wandered a little bit. He's like, he had more time, he wasn't working, so he had more time to think about, oh, eating this, eating that, and that's why he would screw up on the weekends. So what I did is I had him doing fat cycling, okay, on the weekends, okay, which means he eats at maintenance for his goal body weight, okay? So he's 230 now, trying to get down to 190, or sorry, 220, trying to get down to 190, and I had him eating at maintenance for 190, okay? And what he actually said is like doing that trains him to eat at maintenance for his goal body weight. So what it means is every weekend he is eating at his goal body weight, okay, 190 pounds. So when he loses these 30 pounds, gets down to 190, he already has all this experience eating like that, and you don't have that, okay? So like, for instance, you said, you gained weight because you had too much fun going out on the weekends during the summer. Well, I'm sure when you were losing those 25 pounds, you didn't go out on the weekend and eat whatever the fuck you wanted, okay? I'm sure everything was structured 24/7, even on the weekends. I don't know, maybe you drank water, sugar-free soda, whatever. You did not go out and just eat and drink on the weekends, okay, because you're on a diet. Then the diet ends and you think you could just, eat whatever, and you obviously cannot. So what I suggest you do is, first of all, you buy my shit. Okay, you get in the Raw Strength and Muscle Brotherhood, and after you do that, what I recommend is you go ahead and find out what your calories are going to be for your maintenance at your goal body weight. So you have to eat less food to get down to your goal body weight, in this case 188, okay? You cannot stay on a diet. You need to increase your calories, but you can't haphazardly just eat whatever you want, okay? So you need to do reverse dieting. I call it transitioning out of the diet. You need to slowly increase your calories until you get to the point where you're at maintenance, okay? So like I said, that's the problem. Watch the video I did on permacutting. There is a massive problem with staying on a diet all the time, okay? Or dieting and then gorging and then dieting and then gorging, okay? There is certainly a problem with that. It will certainly affect your training, your appearance, your health, everything, your mental attitude, everything. Okay, so watch the video that I linked below. But also, like I said, the problem you're having is that you don't know how to not diet. Okay, you don't know how to eat at maintenance and maintain that weight. So that's what you need to look into right now. You need to find out when you get down to 188 pounds, how many calories you're gonna be eating, what are your macros gonna be like, what's your food choices gonna be like. Because like I said, this guy in the Brotherhood is like being trained right now every weekend to eat at his maintenance. He realizes he can still have, I'm a low carb guy. He obviously is too, or he wouldn't be working with me. But he knows, like, hey, I could have this and this and this. The food's great. It tastes good. Plenty of fat. Lovely. Looks good. Smells good. Tastes good. Satiates his appetite. So when he does get down to 190, that's right around where he's going to be. We're not going to jump up to those calories when he gets down to 190. If he's at his body weight, we're going to slowly increase the calories. Okay. But the point is, it will probably be somewhere around where he's eating now. So he has in the back of his head like a knowledge of what to do afterwards, and he also has in the back of his head like, this is about what I'm gonna eat, this is about what it's gonna feel like, this is about what it's gonna be like, and he's happy. He can live like that for the rest of his life. So like I said, first of all, buy my shit. Okay. Second, make sure you go ahead and figure out basically what your calories are going to be when you get down to your body weight to maintain that lower body weight, and realize, very importantly, you're never going to be able to eat whatever you want for the rest of your life, okay? If you're at, like I said, 15-20% body fat normally when you don't think about what you eat or drink, and you go on a diet, I don't care how lean you get, you are going to naturally go back to that, 15-20% body fat, wherever you were when you were 25 pounds heavier. You have to go ahead and, come up with like a lifestyle that you can stick to, okay? So, you need to realize there's not going to be a point where you're not going to be able to diet anymore, okay? If you want to keep these 25 pounds off, if you want to stay at 188, You have to find out what, you're going to stay at. Okay. I'll probably end up doing a video just on this in general, but I mean, I'll tell you right now, I'm cutting right now. There was like National Avocado Day or National Guacamole Day. My girlfriend wanted to go to this like upscale Mexican restaurant that makes real, like, they'll walk out in front of you. We sat at the bar, actually, walked out in front of us, so they pulled out like different avocados and started cutting them up and putting the spices in like right in front of us. And like I had a tiny little bit to taste because I wanted to taste it, and she just ate it right in front of me. You don't have to drink calorie containing liquids. You don't have to eat food, okay, to hang out with people. I'll go to a restaurant with my fiance. I'm sorry, did I call her my girlfriend? With my fiance, I'll go out to a restaurant. She'll eat whatever she wants, and I'll drink water, a cup of coffee, diet soda. We'll go out to to watch a UFC fight. She'll eat whatever, drink whatever. I'll have, whatever, sugar-free Red Bull, water, diet soda, whatever, okay? Because the point is to spend time with her, okay? The point is we're spending time together. So there's no reason why A, she cannot eat her normal food around me. There's also no reason why B, I have to eat or have to drink to hang out with her. If your friends are like, man, if you don't fucking smoke cigarettes, do drugs, eat horse shit, and fucking drink beer, you can't hang out with us. You need new friends. Like, I'm just saying that straight up, okay? You need motherfucking new friends. At the same time, if you feel you cannot have a good time without getting wasted, without having a drink or two, you need to figure out why it is that you don't feel you can be yourself or have fun without having a chemical to alter your mood or to reduce your inhibition. You really need to figure this out in advance. Okay, what do I do after the diet? What do I eat after the diet? How do I go out after the diet and not get fat? It's all very important stuff for you to figure out right now, because otherwise you're gonna do exactly what I said, you guys talking about in the video on perma-cutting. You're gonna diet down, get lean, get fat, get lean, get fat, get lean, and you're gonna really never make any progress in the gym because you're constantly on a starvation diet, as opposed to cutting down, getting lean, staying lean, and then slowly, while maintaining your leanness, slowly increasing your strength, slowly increasing your size. So anyway, like I said, that's my suggestion for you. Find out what your exit strategy is. Find out what you're gonna have to eat at the end, okay? And when you are actually down to 188, very slowly increase your calories in a very calculated way. It's all taught in Raw Strength and Muscle Brotherhood, of course. But anyway, like I said, definitely go ahead and find a way to slowly increase your calories so you get to a point where you're around maintenance, okay? If you want to stay on the lean side, a little bit under maintenance. If you want to, bulk a little bit over maintenance, but you're basically at a point where you do not really, you don't gain any body fat, but you enjoy your workouts, you enjoy your life, you're not hungry, you feel wonderful, okay? And like I said, that doesn't happen by accident, okay? Eating what you want, drinking what you want is what gets you to whatever your body fat set point is. Getting leaner than your body normally would be requires planning and effort and discipline, and staying there also requires planning, effort, discipline. Anyway, appreciate the question. I hope this helped. Definitely watch the other video. Definitely check out the Raw Strength and Muscle Brotherhood, because like I said, that's the whole point. I give you the information. I give you my entire nutrition program. I give you my entire workout program, progressions, how to determine everything, you set your goal, body weight, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But also you have direct one-to-one contact with me like this, where I could actually talk to you and be like, listen, this is your problem. We need to modify this a tiny little bit. This is your problem. We need to modify a tiny little bit like this, whether it's in your workouts or your diet or both or whatever. And that is the big difference between just buying a program that teaches you something and jumping into a group coaching situation where whenever you have a question, I am there to give you an answer specific to your personal situation. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching this video. Like the video, comment down below. Even if you're a fucking troll, comment down below. I'm starting to warm up to the trolls because, as Derek from Mr. Plates and Dates says, all comments improve the algorithm and get these videos out to be viewed by more people. So anyway, watch, comment, like, subscribe, click on the bell icon. If you have any questions, put them down below. I'll answer them in videos like this one. See you guys in the next video.